It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Coming at you live from our studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. So glad to have you join me today. Today is December 18th. We're almost done with the month of December. With the holidays ending out in December, it kind of feels like we're already there, but have no fear. We still got plenty of time to get the things done that we wanted to accomplish in the year of 2023. I hope it's been productive for you. I hope you've been able to find time to get the things done that you wanted to, and that looking back over the past year, you recognize the growth and the changes that you've made in your own life and in other lives as well. So it's such a good thing to be able to do. A little bit of self-reflection at the end of the year to see where we were at the beginning, to see where we're at now, and the things that we learned and grew along the way. So such a good time. Looks like we got a great group out here with us live on our YouTube channel. It looks like we've got everything from snow in the Midwest to rain on the West Coast to sunshine on the East Coast. So, and everything in between, I'm sure. Here in Utah, it was pretty foggy last night, so we woke up with a lot of frozen stuff all over the place, but it's not terrible now, kind of partly cloudy. I don't think we're gonna get a white Christmas this year. There's no snow on the forecast this week, so unfortunately we're not gonna get it here in the valley, but up on the mountains, we can always look up there and see a little bit of snow. I know the ski resorts are up and running, doing their thing. So just the kind of the way it is, right? But man, so glad to have you join me. If you haven't already, make sure you chime in to let us know that you are out there. Without that, we can't see you. So make sure you chime in, let us know where you're at, what you're doing, share your favorite emoji, whatever it is, so we know that you're out there, so we can put your name into the bucket of fun to see if we can get you some free swag items here from Soul. As always, this show brought to you by Cinemate, because it's fantastic for you and a great way to start your day. What are we giving away today? You may be asking yourself. Well, let me show you. We're kind of consistent here today. We've got 3 of our mystery bags here, Your Body, Your Mind, Your Life, which is a great way to reward you guys for being a part of this. So each one has a generous supply of different swag items in there, it feels like. So you'll have an opportunity when you get this, if you do win, to open that up on social media, show people what you got, kind of show what Soul's all about a little bit. So it's a good thing to do. We'll use 2 of those for those that are on live, that are taking time out of their day to be on live with us. We also have one for the social media posts that we're still doing, the SN sweeps that we're sharing throughout the world so people can know more about Soul. So we're gonna be doing that as well. So just making sure we're taking care of everything. As always, we love to jump into this show by recognizing those who are inviting more people into the Soul family. We just want to have as many people as possible receiving the benefits that Soul can bring to them, and you have all the answers for them to do that. And so the wonderful things that you're doing need to be recognized. So we're going to do that right now in a little segment we call Rock and Roll. Here we go, our top 10 rock stars for the last week. Coming in at number 10, we got Jorge Ferran Benitez. We've got Rigoberto Hernandez and Adam Melvis Ona coming in at 9. At number 8, we got Pedro Ribera Soto. At 7, we have Danny Para. At 6, Danielle Gianni. Rounding out our top 5, we got Ana Idoran at 5. At 4, we have Balbina Barajas. At 3, we've got Natural Training Solution. And our top 2, we have Lydia Ferrantino. And we have our top 1 for the week, Raquel and David Hernandez. Congratulations to all of you guys. It's so fun to see you continue to bring people into Soul Family. So well done. And for all of you who are just still doing that, just congratulations and well done. It's a great time of year to give gifts. And we have so many great things that you can offer through Soul, whether it's fantastic mugs or the product itself or whatever else you deem necessary to share with people. The oils are great this time of year. There's just great opportunities to share. So make sure you're doing that as well. So by way of announcement, the average enrollment order for this past week was $230.67, which is a great thing as well. Get them on those packages so they can start receiving the benefits that we're hoping for. Now, as you know, this last little while, we've been talking a lot about Minify, and for good reason. It's awesome. It's brand new. A lot of people don't even know about it, and we want to make sure that people are aware of the great nutritional benefits that come from it. One of the ingredients in Minify that we love to focus on is also found in this fantastic drink, Cinemate. Can you guys think of what that is? Let's see who out there live with us can come up with the answer to this, because this product is just fantastic, and that's why we love to put it in both. We'll do a little product snapshot there. This is our Minify. God, it's so good. And if you read the ingredients on the back of it, we've got psyllium seed powder, slippery elm bark powder, chickweed powder, ginger extract at 5% gingerols, amla fruit powder, and then the one we're going to talk about today, which is, as you guys guessed, Rosa Nunez nailed it, Tammy Peterson as well, Dolores, nopal powder. Not only found in our fantastic Minify, but also in our Cinemate, which you guys know is one of my favorites. So we love to talk about it. So, nopal is also known as what? Prickly pear cactus. I can only imagine how hungry the first person must have been to decide to eat that thing. Not only is it covered in those little spines, but it doesn't exactly come off as being like, oh, that's something I should eat. So I don't know how that went, but it's just so good for you. It's packed with essential nutrients. The vibrant plant is abundant in vitamins A, C, K, as well as minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and calcium. It's just a great way to give your body a little boost, especially with your immune system. It's great at promoting healthy digestion. How does it work with the healthy digestion? If you've ever seen a nopal cactus, the first thing you'll probably assume is, man, a lot of that probably isn't going to be digested. And you're right. It has a great amount of fiber in there. Fiber is great at just kind of working through everything through our system and pushing out the stuff that we don't want in our system, right? And that's absolutely how it works. Another cool thing about this is, though, fiber help our body to manage our blood sugar levels, which is so key. Why is that? One thing, just right off the top, is it helps us to manage our weight, because when our blood sugar goes down, all of a sudden we become ravenous. We want to eat whatever we possibly can. And most of the time it's something sugary, right? So we go and reach for a Snickers bar. We reach for candy. We reach for really quick to easy and eat starches like potato chips or things like that. And how easy is it to manage our weight when we're struggling to manage our blood sugar? It becomes a really tricky thing, right? And so it's great at helping manage our blood sugar. And that's one thing that we saw. As I mentioned, Kendall lost 20 pounds over the month of November, really incorporating Minify into his diet along with other things. And he likes to measure the ketones in his blood and the blood sugar and all that good stuff. And he found while taking Minify, he had great results with that. So it's just a great thing to add on there. And nopal helps with that. It's also great as helping with digestive health, as I mentioned as well. Helps maintaining regular bowel movements, preventing constipation, and supporting a healthy digestive system. That is, of course, if we're drinking enough water as well. If not, fiber can plug us up a little bit. So as we're taking our Minify, as you're talking to people, make sure they're drinking whatever favorite soul drink they have, or just enough water to keep things moving through. Otherwise, they're not going to get the result they're looking for, which is most things in life. If you're drinking enough water, you kind of can count on getting a great result from anything that you're doing. But if not, you're going to kind of be in a tricky spot. So, and then last but not least, it's also great, as we mentioned before, at healthy weight management, not only with the blood sugar issue, but fiber also helps us to feel full. And so you can take this as a pre-meal. You've noticed the capsules are a little bit bigger. There's reason behind that, right? We want to get you enough fiber in there to help you feel full. So as you're planning your meals and eating, you're not eating as much. Most of the time we overeat anyway, right? Our plates and our portions are huge here in the US. So this is great at helping to minimize that as well for you. So that's what we're looking for. So if you're not already, make sure you're taking your Minify. And the Cinemate is a great way to get nopal into your system as well. And if you're really struggling, again, with that blood sugar issue, the cinnamon and the Cinemate is great for helping with that as well. So in the afternoon, or kind of in between the meals, right? Between breakfast and lunch, and also between lunch and dinner, if you have that spot where you're like, gosh, I could eat anything. I'm just so hungry right now. Give me some candy. Give me whatever I can. Having a Cinemate is a great way to help curb that as well. It helps to kind of levelize, stabilize the blood sugar levels. It gives you enough of the sweet with the cinnamon in there to make you feel like you're eating something unhealthy, when in reality, it's great for you. And it only has 10 calories, so way better than a 200 and something plus calorie candy bar that you want to throw down instead, right? So it's so good. And we got some great things going on. Anna says, I forget to drink it before I eat, but still take it after. Great way to do it as well, right? Maria is going to take her Minify right now. Great way to do it, right? Make sure you get it in you. We have a great testimony as well. I love this one too. It's so simple, but it's one that we've heard so many times. And it says this: I love Soul because it helps me to be more energetic. Energy is such an interesting thing. Right now, it seems that the world is so just focused on getting an instant result and just solving the immediate thing that we're not really we're overlooking the reason why we might feel like we have low energy or something else. So when we look at this, it says because it helps me to feel more energetic. There can be a lot of things going on in your life. Perhaps you're not sleeping well, so you're just tired all the time. Perhaps you're not digesting well, so you're not getting the goodness out of the food you're eating, so you don't have energy. Perhaps you're stressed and just life is hard and weighing you down, so you don't have energy. There's so many different things. Perhaps you've got some chronic fatigue because you're not passing the stuff through your system like you should. And man, you don't have any energy, right? And perhaps you're just not eating healthy enough. You're not getting the vital nutrients that you need out of your food, and so you don't have enough energy. There's so many different things going on. Plus hormones. Hormones could be off, so you don't have enough energy. There's so many things. But as you notice, Soul, as we went through all those, has answers for all of those things, right? And you have the tools to be able to help people. Now, you may not go, I know exactly what's going on. Oh, you don't have energy? I got something for you, right? There are Band-Aid fixes, and we see them all the time. People just hit a high energy drink or whatever else and just try to mask what the real issue is. But here at Soul, we really want to get to the bottom of it. And we know that if we take care of our bodies and we feed it nutritionally and we give it enough sleep and we get enough movement and we take care of it in all those areas, for the most part, the body can manage itself pretty darn well, right? And so that's what we're doing here at Soul. And you guys have all the tools to do that, to be a hero in somebody's life, to help them. Who wants to have low energy? Nobody, right? Nobody. So what you have there is just such a key thing to be able to help them and to become better, right? So good stuff there. Now, let's talk a little bit about, we're going to talk about Soul Prime for a minute. Soul Prime is one of those things that we talked about while we were up at Costa Rica. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it as well. We're going to show you this slide as a reminder of what we've got going on here. Soul Prime, why do we call it Soul Prime? Prime is the way you can just put yourself in a great spot, the prime spot to be in. And you can see we have multiple different ways you can do that, 4 different levels. The very bare minimum is enrolling 4 people per month for enrollment volume of at least $500, which, quick math, bada boom, bada bing, that's $125 per enrollment, which, as we talked about today already, our average this last week was $230.67. We see that pretty consistently up in the mid 200s each week. And so you can see that really you should be able to hit $500 enrollment volume in 2 to 3 people. We say 4, so we give you a little bit of extra room in case you have somebody who's not ordering quite as much volume. You do that, you can see you get the $50. If you do 8, you get 3 times the amount. You do twice the work, you get 3 times the amount of money. How awesome is that? $150. At 16, you get, again, over twice the amount of money, although you're just doing twice the work at $450, and then up to 24 enrollments per month for $750. As you can see on the side of the screen where it says double there, if you're doing this within the first 3 months that you are signed up in Soul, or you're bringing somebody new in, we double those amounts for them. So you can see an extra $1,500 a month would be awesome for most people, and sharing it and getting people into Soul is a great way to do that. Now, a thing I want you guys to focus on, though, a lot of you who are on with me right now have been in Soul for a while, and so the double prime isn't something that's available to you right now because you've already been in and had that opportunity. So how do we continue to make money with Prime? This next slide talks about that right now. For every brand specialist you have on your first level that achieves Soul Prime that the same month you do, you get $50 for each one of those. So let's talk about that for a minute. First off, we're incentivizing you to bring people up in your pay zone and put them on your first level. As we've talked before with our SMART plan, it pays out 7 levels deep. So the more volume you can get into your 7 levels, the better off you are going to be. Now imagine if you, instead of stacking it deep, you brought it up on your first level and everybody in your organization did the same thing. It brings all that volume up into the pay levels. Everybody's going to be rewarded handsomely for that. Plus with this, so every person on your first level that's a brand specialist that hits Prime the same month you do, even if it's at the minimal level of 4 people, you get $50 for each one. There's no limit on that. You could have 100 people on your first level and just slay this extra bonus every single month, right? And so that's a key thing I want you to focus on as you're bringing people in. Let's keep them on your first level. Let's help them hit prime while you're hitting prime as well. Be the example, right? This industry is all about duplication. Show them what it looks like so they can duplicate your efforts in hitting prime. Then you both get rewarded for it. They get their prime bonus, you get your prime bonus. Everybody wins, right? And then the best part about that is that volume they bring in is key as well, right? They bring it in when you enroll somebody with Soul Prime, that's an enrollment order. So you're getting paid that same day with our daily Soul Quick. So it's not like you're just getting Prime, right? You get a Soul Quick as well. And then every month they place an order after that, which we have our Soul subscription incentives there with the percentages and discounts and everything we got going on there to help them stay on the product and continue to get the benefits of it. You get paid on those as well. So there's really a win-win-win all the way around. You get the Soul Prime, you get the Soul Quick, and then every order they place after that, you get the Smart Plan monthly bonus as well. And man, it's just a great way to do it. So show your people what this looks like, right? Be prime yourself, show them how to be prime, continue to grow. You're going to see some great things all the way through that. Sound good? We're going to be talking more about this coming up on January 16th at 6 p.m. We're going to have our Soul virtual kickoff. This is when Why Soul Works usually goes on. So I know you've already blocked it out on your calendar, but January 16th at 6 p.m. we're going to be talking more about all the cool incentives and things that we have going on in 2024. So mark your calendars to make sure you are there with us because we're going to continue talking about that. Sound good? Any questions? Lydia says, I love Prime to incentivize new ones and to keep us motivated personally to continue to share Soul all the time, every month. Incentive to share, right? Share, which is what we love doing, right? We can't help people if we're not sharing it with them, right? Let's go now. We had some great people, great tags with the hashtag SN Sweeps with some social media stuff going on. We want to show you as well. Such cool stuff going on. Check this out. This is the time of year, I'll tell you what, for sweets and cookies and everything else that they've got going on. And look at this, man. We throw in the Cinnamate with there. It's almost like we didn't eat that sweet at all because our body handles it so well, right? And that's what we're looking at. If you read the text on the side, it says, it's hard to resist concha season. Who's with me? How many people do you know that can totally resist all bad for you foods? There is a way you can avoid sugar spikes with a cup of Cinnamate. If you must have it, drink a cup of Cinnamate afterwards. It's that easy. Of course, you still want to try to do your best with food choices for your health. Here's what Cinnamate can do for you. And then we list it out. Balanced blood sugar, clean energy without the jitters, craving control, gut health, immune health, mental focus, right? And then great use of hashtags here as well. So anybody who's looking for healthy life, for instance, this would be a post that would come up for that, right? Healthy choices. This would be a post that comes up for that. And so they're able to reach a whole new audience just by careful use of hashtags. Great color, beautiful concha right there. That thing looks delicious. And we know that we can't avoid all the bad food choices, especially in this holiday season. Cinnamate is a great one to add to it. So we got this one. Here we go. We got another one coming up. It's giveaway time. Whoa, this yummy drink packs a big punch. Clean energy, increased focus, zen-like concentration, brain plus heart nourishing, performance enhancing. Those coffee and synthetic energy drinks with the afternoon crashes, jitters, and shakes. Get ready to kiss them goodbye. Instead, say hello to clean energy, mega focus, and balanced blood sugar. I love what this cinnamony goodness does to calm my monkey brain. So I'm offering you a chance to win a free box. Just drop the word LIFT below to get the details. See, there's even little giveaways you guys can do personally on this as well. As you can see, Denise here's taking a great picture, great use of the mug, great use of just talking what Cinnamate can do for you, and then she incentivizes. Why is that a key thing? People can now go in there, enter the word LIFT. She has their contact information. Now she can market to them and try to help them with whatever they've got. A lot of them probably been watching from the sideline for a long time. Now they have a chance to jump into it. One of them wins, they try the Cinnamate, they love it, they share it with their friends, bada boom, bada bing, we have more people we're able to help with our fantastic products. And so this is another great way to do a social media post. Last but not least, here we go. Chris Hedrick, I keep a bottle with me always, SN Sweeps, Healing Always. Connect, top 10 benefits. It's a surface spray, room spray, linen spray, hand and body spray, bug spray, makeup remover, insect bite spray, car freshener, deodorant, and cutting board spray. Just a super quick and easy tells you why you'd want to have it. Great use of the product there. Great painted fingernails as well. We got a lot going on. Well done, Chris. Looks great. And so again, hashtag SN Sweeps so we can find it. Hashtag Healing Always, which is a great way to do it as well, because now anybody who's looking for Healing Always, this post will pop up, right? If you're searching hashtags, which is such a cool way to do it. So we got great things going on there. Well done on those. So continue to do that. We'll continue to make sure we're in a good spot with you and continue to reward you for the great things. Let's blow this out of the water. Let's let people all over the world know about what we've got going on here at Soul. Use that hashtag SN Sweep so we can help you. Sound good? Awesome. Okay, as we wrap this up then, let's, a little challenge for you if I can. Again, January 16th, we're having our virtual kickoff. There are individuals in your life who just want to have some answers on how to move through whatever health difficulties they're at, whatever social difficulties they got going on, financial difficulties, the economy's a mess right now. Invite them to come be a part of what we have going on at our virtual kickoff. We're going to talk a lot about what we have coming out in 2024. We're going to focus on Minify and talk a little bit more about that again. We've got so many fun things coming out and incentives. We want to make sure that everybody hears about them. So this could be a great way to introduce people to Soul. It's going to be fun. It's going to be laid back. It's going to be a quick hitter. We'll keep it an hour or less. But it's just going to be a great way to kind of get people involved and to see what Soul is all about. Invite them to come be a part of it. There's going to be great things going on. Sound good? All right, awesome. Now, as we wrap this up, by way of announcement as well, this is going to be the last show, Monday Morning Talking Success, that we're going to do until January 8th. Okay, so a week before essentially the virtual kickoff. This upcoming week, we got Christmas. I don't want to do you any disservice or my family any disservice by being here on a Christmas morning to do this. The week after, we have New Year's. Again, I'm sure you got lots going on. My family has stuff going on as well, so we'll miss that. And then that following week, we'll be back at it. So we'll make sure that we bring into our rock and roll all the hard work you did over that period of time. We see some good things going on. We've had December be the biggest month we've ever had before a few years ago in Soul. So I know there's opportunity to continue to share and bring people into Soul. So keep your eye out on that, okay? All right, well, as we wrap this up, let's go ahead. As I mentioned before, we're going to give away some cool stuff. So let's bring these three out here. We bring out our bucket of fun as well. We got all of you who are on with us. We got in this one. This one is those who participate in our SN Sweeps as well. As I mentioned before, we'll give our first one out to our SN Sweeps people. There's a chance, we haven't had it yet, but there's a chance for somebody to win SN Sweeps and then also win in just being on today. So we haven't seen that yet. Maybe today we'll do. Here we go. I'm not looking, but the winner is Cassie Albinson. Cassie Albinson, well done. You've got yourself a mystery bag full of goodies, which was what we'd love to see. The last two, here we go. The first one right in front of me, the winner of that one is Tammy Peterson. Tammy Peterson, you got yourself a mystery bag. And last but not least, here we go. All these are kind of stuck together, so let me kind of filter through them a little bit. There we go. Osvaldo Rivera. Osvaldo, I saw you on here commenting as well. You got yourself a mystery bag as well. Well done, guys. I won't see you till the new year for most of you, so I hope you guys have a great new year. Merry Christmas to all of you celebrating. We sure love you guys. Keep sharing Soul, and I'll see you again soon.